Hello, my name is Brittany Greer and thank you for watching my video about achievement gap. So achievement gap is a educational term that refers to the disparity in academic performance between groups of students. So in other words, the achievement gap shows in grades, standardized test scores, course selection, dropout rates, and college completion rates. So I focus on how well the students are doing and how terrible they're doing and their rates of dropping out. It's like when you go do a college search for Arizona State, for an example, it has a percent on the side of when you Google it saying their graduating rate. So I actually never heard of achievement gap before up until now, and actually learning about it now has helped me understand more about it and why we have percentages. For an example, when we go and look up your college that you want to go to or you're wanting to learn more about. So it sums up a lot of things in my head of why we do things in education. And the achievement gap is basically is a huge part of it. So some causes that I think of, some major causes with the achievement gap that could be like a start of the problems. Parenting techniques. Some parents teach their students not to care or work really hard on their school activities compared to most parents. Their students' behavior. If the student is acting out, it's going to cause a rate to either go up or down, like it brought up in the definition. Dropout rates, all by the students' attitude towards school. So the lack of motivation in students is another reason, another major cause. Students are not they are not focused on standardized testing that is going to benefit the school and the state and the nation, because it's not going to benefit anything for them. It's just seeing what they learned over the school year. And most of the things that is covered in the standardized testing, they are not taught. And if they were taught, it's been a year or two since they refreshed the topic. So making them take tests and make them take standardized tests, that drops their interest in school, so their motivation goes down. So when going back, since I now know more about achievement gap, going back and thinking about it, the students it made the teachers and students so stressed. When it became standardized testing, teachers just became stressed. Like, yes, it was a time for them not to be teaching, but they have to watch their students sit there for hours taking a test that is not going to benefit them or anything. It's just going to show if they learned anything and if that teacher taught them anything. The students are stressed because they have to take a test. A lot of students don't like taking tests, and this is maybe a good cause of it. So for closing achievement gap, I'm honestly all for it to be gone. We shouldn't be worrying about we shouldn't be focusing on standardized testing or dropout rates or any of that. We don't need to prove to anyone how smart we are when that's not proven anything. There's other things, a way that we can do to prove that we're a smart country, or our state is smart, or our school is smart, compared to what they're making teachers and students do with achievement gap. So I would like to propose teachers going out and sharing their story of how much of a struggle it is. It's hard getting students to do something that they do not want to do. Maybe these stories that other teachers will benefit other teachers to go forward and also share their stories. With coming against obstacles and my purpose, a lot of teachers are not going to want to speak out. There will be a lot of them that want to, but it won't be enough. No one wanting to listen. No one knows what achievement gap is. I didn't even know about it. And the parents are not going to want to listen. Maybe they will, but maybe they also won't. It's going to take a long time for us to get rid of achievement gap because we are so set on it. My purpose of doing this is just get rid of standardized testing. I think it's pointless, and we shouldn't be forcing our students to do it. It's important for me in my community. It's because I don't want my students stressing on something like this. We have other things that we could be doing during that time that is going to benefit them more. My focus is on making sure that my students are learning and benefiting from what they are learning. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video, and thank you so much.